If you want real peace in the world, start with children. Unity to be real must stand the severest strain without breaking. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace. The golden way is to be friends with the world and to regard the whole human family as one. There is no occasion for women to consider themselves subordinate or inferior to men. Justice that love gives is a surrender, justice that law gives is a punishment. To call woman the weaker sex is a libel, it is man's injustice to woman. I believe in equality for everyone, except reporters and photographers. If we are to teach real peace in this world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we shall have to begin with children. A man must arrange his physical and cultural circumstances so that they do not hinder him in his service of humanity, on which all his energies should be concentrated. A living faith in God means acceptance of the brotherhood of mankind. The cry for peace will be a cry in the wilderness, so long as the spirit of nonviolence does not dominate millions of men and women. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. Friendship that insists upon agreement on all things isn't worth the name. It is easy enough to be friendly to one's friends. But to befriend the one who regards himself as your enemy is the quintessence of true religion. The other is mere business. I believe in the essential unity of all people and for that matter of all lives. Therefore, I believe that if one person gains spiritually, the whole world gains, and if one person falls, the whole world falls to that extent. Mankind is notoriously too dense to read the signs that God sends from time to time. We require drums to be beaten into our ears, before we should wake from our trance and hear the warning and see that to lose oneself in all, is the only way to find oneself. Our ability to reach unity in diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. My life is an indivisible whole, and all my attitudes run into one another, and they all have their rise in my insatiable love for mankind. Each one has to find his peace from within. And peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Man's nature is not essentially evil. Brute nature has been known to yield to the influence of love. You must never despair of human nature. The moment there is suspicion about a person's motives, everything he does becomes tainted. When restraint and courtesy are added to strength, the latter becomes irresistible. We may have our private opinions, but why should they be a bar to the meeting of hearts? The law of sacrifice is uniform throughout the world. To be effective, it demands the sacrifice of the bravest and the most spotless. Service which is rendered without joy helps neither the servant nor the served. But all other pleasures and possessions pale into nothingness before service, which is rendered in a spirit of joy. Measures must always in a progressive society be held superior to men, who are after all imperfect instruments, working for their fulfillment. It has always been a mystery to me how men can feel themselves honored by the humiliation of their fellow beings. If we are to teach real peace in this world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we shall have to begin with the children. I have worshipped woman as the living embodiment of the spirit of service and sacrifice. Woman is the companion of man, gifted with equal mental capacity. We win justice quickest by rendering justice to the other party. No culture can live if it attempts to be exclusive.